Mike here. Bit of a impromptu one this. I am basically showing you how I shoot thumbnails. Now, I open this up. Thumbnails are something that I'm always trying to get better at, and it's something that I've been trying to pay more attention to recently. It's also something that Clarence, our editor, says makes a massive difference, and it does. The reality is the thumbnail ideas that I've got are actually they are pretty much the first thing that we come up with and create. So what I wanted to do was share with you, if you have a look here at the table, I've got some lights, additional camera, saw some gear and stuff. And I'm basically going to show you how I shoot thumbnails. Some people are in the space of YouTube where they create awesome looking thumbnails automatically. I really struggle with this personally, and this is kind of just a bit of a documentation on how I do this. So yeah, we're kind of just going to crack on with it. First thing I want to share with you is the actual thumbnail ideas, where they come from. We create a Google Doc for each video, Markiplier there. And for example, this one here, how to win the ad lottery and secure your first big client. There was a few ideas that came up with, and two that we want to test are me facing a laptop, bright light on face, dark background, arms raised overhead, staring at the screen with a big smile, money raining from above. We'll probably do that with Photoshop, the money raining. And then the other one we want to test is two halves. Me holding a lottery ticket, which I've got over here somewhere. There it is. Massive shot, smiling response. Other half is me in a winning pose. Lights overhead with lottery ticket circled in red, looking up. So you can see that we have the idea for the thumbnail way before we actually shoot the thumbnail. It's actually a little bit dark in here. I'm in my living room right now. And the reason for that is, while light is very good, we wanted to do a lot of controlled light in this one. It's worth pointing out, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to come up with ideas that are good, and we just try to get 1% better each time. So there's not going to be a huge amount of me interacting. I'll try and talk through what I'm thinking and what I'm doing. So the first one we're going to try and do is me facing a laptop, a bright light on my face, a dark background behind, arms raised overhead, staring at the screen with a big smile, money raining from above. I don't know if we'll be able to make this much darker, but that's fine. So let me turn this around. First thing we're going to do is set up the camera to get the shot. So all I'm trying to do now is take the camera, and I could either put it in, we've got this ring light here, I actually need to get the batteries down for. Take the microphone off. Thumbnails is more photography, obviously, than and Photoshop than video. And it does make a huge difference to things like your click-through rate and how many people actually click on it. So, oh, it's got the batteries in it, that's good. So if I turn this on, there you go. So all I'm doing now is trying to frame the shot to what I want. This needs to go lower, I think. Probably make that a bit darker later. to line the bubble. Let's put it into a slightly different mode. There we go. Let's go a bit closer then. And the idea is we want laptop. So what was one of the first ones? Me facing laptop, bright light on face, dark background, arms raised overhead, staring at the screen with a big smile. So what I can do is take one of these sort of LED lights, turn it on. When I place that here on my laptop, it's like, maybe you can see on the preview, not really, but it's like the laptop is kind of shining up into my face. I want to darken, dim that just a fraction. What is that? Okay, so we also want to have this light on. That's a dark-ish background. And obviously I'm going to clear the table. I'm just trying to get the shot set up first. Not worry too much about the lighting. And I think I want a light just off to the corner here. Softer, filling out these ones. So I might make this one even brighter. Like that. Facing laptop. What time is it? It is 9:30 in the morning. Arms raised overhead, staring at screen with a big smile. Like that. Yeah. So I might want to raise that up slightly. What do I think of the state of SMMA? I don't have any opinions on the state of social media marketing agencies. Still worth it in 2023. Depends how hard you're willing to work at it. I know people have been given multi-million-dollar businesses, and within a few years, they've fucked it up and destroyed it. It's got nothing to do with the industry. It's to do with your commitment to it. The riches, while they say the riches are in the niches, that is true. It's your commitment to the niche and how hard you're willing to work at it. It's got nothing to do with the business that you set up. I know people who have set up sign writing businesses who are absolutely crushing it. I know people who are running agencies who are absolutely smashing it, and I know people who are running agencies and they're struggling every day. So you need to not ask what I think the state of social media marketing is. You need to ask, what are you willing to do in the business? How hard are you willing to work? Because that's ultimately the only thing that matters. And it's the only thing that will make a difference, frankly. I hope that makes sense. I hope that answers your question. Let's get this plugged in. Slightly. I'm also going to plug this in. Might seem like a lot of faff, we say in the UK. The idea is the more you do it, the better you get. Okay. Let's take you out. Let's take you down there. these just yet. No, didn't like that answer. All right. Let's tilt this up slightly. What's this? Well, it is a really wide angle lens. Let's put you here. Is that a bit better? I think we need to tone these ones down just slightly, or add even more light. Okay. Staring at the screen with a big smile. I think I need to change my shirt slightly. That's a bit better. So let's take that, I reckon. Cool. So I've set up the shot. Here we go. For the first one, I'm just going to set it to a timer mode. I can actually control this with my phone, but I don't know how to live stream and do this at the same time. Right. Here we go. Five seconds. And I've left this one in the shot, so that's fine. And now it's just a case of taking a bunch of photos, basically. This all looks fine. I think that looks good. If I raise my hands up like that, is that better? I think there's too many shadows. I might have to move away from the wall. Let's move this back. And let's try that again. The problem is while the background is much softer, that's better, the background is softer, there's now all of this shit showing up on the right, so I need to re-block the shoot. Let's turn that off. Stuff out of the way. What else have we got? All of this stuff inside here. Right, should be be able to edit all of that out, and then I can put you, for the time being, you're over there. Hello. I think that's slightly better. And then the background is softer, so Clarence can darken that and hopefully keep it pretty bright on my face. Let's turn this one up. Okay. And let's take some photos. If I can find the button. I always feel stupid taking them, but Clarence does a really good job of redoing them, of editing them. And so hopefully with these lights shining up from the laptop screen, the thumbnail will make it look like this is the screen. The background can be darkened a little bit. A lot of this stuff can be cropped out. And then money raining from above. Clarence can take care of that. 2 halves. Let's try a few more of these just in case. Cool. So what's this second one? 2 halves. Me holding a lottery ticket. Me holding a lottery ticket shining on my face. Massive shocked smiling expression. Other half, me in winning pose, arms overhead with lottery ticket. Okay, so that one's going to look slightly different. We're going to need to block this one totally differently. So let's turn these off for a start. Those are all plugged in, that's fine. So this one, something like this in mind. So it's going to be, the camera's going to be much closer, almost as close as you are here watching this live stream. And then the lottery ticket is like that. And then the light it needs to be like the lottery ticket is this magic golden, and you can hold it just out of frame like this. So you're going to be about here. I'm going to move the camera about here. And then the other one, massive shocked smiling expression. The other half of me is in winning pose, arms overhead with lottery ticket, like this. Yeah. That needs to be face on then. Okay. So let's move this. I'm afraid I'm going to steal your tripod. He says. What? Yeah, you can go about there. That's still way too high. I need to bring you down. There we go. That's much better. But we want them cropped in. I want you from that angle, really. Slightly better. Yeah. There we go. So that's that. That's catching that. All the lights over there. We turn this one on then. move you over a little bit away. Do you guys do that? Do you ever talk to your equipment? Like this. Yep, so we're going to put you about here. Can you go just there? It won't be bright enough, really. You can hold up my hand. So actually, like that, yeah. Now, for those watching this incredibly fascinating thing on live stream, something you'll notice is spacing. If I hold this here in real life, it looks ridiculous. But if I hold it out here, there's not a lot of space for people to do stuff with later on. So you have to kind of cramp yourself in sometimes and show things at a funny angle. I'm probably talking to a bunch of pro photographers here, but I've had to learn all this stuff. Let's move this over. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Other half is me in winning pose, arms overhead. So you can go way back over here. Probably need way more light now. Massive shock to explain. Other half of me in winning pose, arms overhead, like that, yeah. My hand directly in front of my face. Must look mental me doing this on live stream. Okay, done. That's the first one done. Photo of a baby with a laptop in front of it. So now we're going to do the second one, right? We've got 3 in total. No. Photo of a baby with a laptop in front of it. Email champion in text. Clarence can do that one. Split before after photo. Left side me looking sad with fake tear, pulling pockets out showing I haven't got any money. Right side looking happy, strong and holding cash. Happy, strong and holding cash before and after in text. Okay. For this one, I think I'm going to need to change my trousers because these are my sweatpants and they look ridiculous. Let me go change into some jeans. So, left side looking sad, showing my pockets. So the camera needs to be way over there then. So let's do that. Full body shot, like this. Let's move the laptop and everything away then, so that it is out of frame. You guys can see my incredibly extravagant millionaire lifestyle. That's fine, that's fine. Do some other lights in a minute. You can calm down here then, as long as I remember not to tread on you. Let's push this back. This can be unclamped and move over, I think. So I'm just moving one of the lights here. This one, although it will be in frame, it can be cropped out later. By the way, if I'm using any of these terms incorrectly, I apologize, but I am not a photographer at all. Something like that. What we could do is a really big exaggerated down angle actually. Let's do a few like this. Let's see what that does. Let's do a few like that. Shrugs. I need a shrug, don't I? It should be enough to crop out. Let's get a really exaggerated top-down one. Those always look pretty funny. Like this. Yeah, that's slightly better actually. Yeah. And then one like this. And one slightly further. Cool. What was the other one? Right side looking happy, strong, and holding cash. I think we could do a close one for that. Like this. Yeah, you're on that side. Plenty bright. a few extreme close-ups. Hey there, if you're just joining, filming thumbnails or shooting thumbnails. God, it shows just how small my goddamn arms are. Cool. Second one, email marketing mistakes. Phone in my hand, email on screen with a red circle over one part of the screen. Need another phone. Red light coming from laptop. Okay. So let's turn you off. Let's change into... Let's grab my other phone. Hold on. Don't know if this will show a red light better. Mode. I think I'm going to need a lot of heavy lights on this. One at 0 degrees. That's fine. Okay. So you need to be super low down. Yeah. Let's turn you off for the time being. You off. Put my stack of cash back in, whatever this is called, this cash holder. Okay. Right. Handy lighting gadget number one. So lights are obviously super important. You can see I've got a regular tripod here. It's actually my stepdad's old one, but when he bought it, it was very expensive. It's a Miranda, I think. Yeah, Miranda, which is a really good tripod brand. But all lighting fixtures have a slightly different design. And so what I'm going to do is take these little things, these little like stubby things, attach it to the, whatever this is called, tripod base, or the base. And that means I can take my light here. This is another one. This is a very powerful LED light. You can see it's got a huge hole in it because it's designed for like proper rigs and stuff. But I can pop that in there, screw this tight, and it says like that. Nice and easy. All right. That's classic. It's slightly the wrong size. This is getting in the way. That's fine. That's what this is all about. Let's put this on this one here. Give ourselves a bit more space. I'm actually going to come back to this one in a minute. You can hang it up just on here for the time being. I'm going to do the other ones first. Now let's try it. Might just turn this off actually. Change my shirt off camera. I just want to see if the contrast is a bit better. It should have, yeah, object tracking. Now let's try and do this. Cool, that's that one done. Last one, mouth open, clearly frustrated, red light coming from laptop screen. Right, this might take a bit more of a setup. Chair. Let's block this first. You come way down. And then I need to steal. You guys might have to swap over. There you go, you can live up there for a bit. While I move this stuff around. So what I'm doing is I'm looking to place the camera. Can you guys even see this now? So this is our camera, and I want to place it really low because I want to get the laptop screen in the shot as well. But I think even that is too high, so we might have to take the camera off and have it separate down here. And use the light separately, which is fine. Stack it up on a ton of cash. Actually, that's not too bad. What's that I can see? I'm going to come right here. And now the trick is trying to get it lit so it looks like there's red light coming from the laptop screen. So I have to move everything around. That's working. Let's turn you on. That's actually pretty good. Now let's turn. Oh yeah, there's a bit of red there, isn't there? That's coming through a bit. Yeah, that's actually not too bad. Let's exaggerate it a bit now and have this one, which is a crazy powerful LED one, which I'll show you. This one here by Niwa. So first things first, make sure it's secured. Twist this round. Are you out of shot? No, you are now. There we go. Okay. That's all pretty hidden, and we can go in, on, mode. Make you super red. Yeah. Emergency red. Let's lower this down. Problem with red light is it looks, depending on the color tone, can just make it, it just looks like regular light on a camera. Okay, so we've got our red light here. We've also got these two here, which I'm going to turn on. Just to make sure. I'll change this slightly. What's this? Yeah, 360. There we go, that's a bit better. Yeah, you can be on. Cool. Looks like I'm answering emails in hell, but that's absolutely fine. It's basically what we want. Turn this laptop around slightly. Laptop mistakes. Turn you around slightly. Okay. Can you be over here without causing too much chaos? It's about the same, isn't it? That's fine, we'll try that anyway. No, it shows too much red on here, doesn't it? Fine. Let's leave it. I think that's pretty much done. So I'm going to turn these lights off, otherwise I'm going to go blind. So that extremely exciting 48 minutes was me doing YouTube video thumbnails. So before I, oh, that's better. Before I shut everything down, I'm going to go through them, have a look at the photos and see if I like them or not, if I think they're good enough. And then I just upload them all to Google Drive, and then Clarence can go away and create as many thumbnails as she needs. So that's what I'm going to do now. In the meantime, I just wanted to show you guys, like, if you look at the pros and how they're doing YouTube, they spend an enormous amount of time, if not more time, on their thumbnails than almost anything else, because they know that that's what gets people to click through. Yes, the story, the content, all of that stuff needs to matter. Of course it does. But not enough people put enough attention into their thumbnails. And it's something we've really been trying to work on. Clarence has been doing a really good job in working on this. I hope that's useful. The hell is all this shit? Filters and stuff? No, I don't want to do that. Cool. In the meantime, that's what I'm on right now. I've seen a lot of your funnel videos. How much have you made with that system? Ah, sorry, I missed a video here. Missed a couple of questions here. How do I turn this shit off? Here we go. Thanks for the feedback. How much have I made with that system? Oh, hundreds of thousands, possibly 7 figures if I put it all together over 10 years. It's a lot, but it's exponentially increased in the last 3 or 4 years what I have been making and what I've been doing. I think the mistake is that people see kids on YouTube saying, hey, I did 6 figures in my first year. Great. It's possible, it happens, but for a lot of businesses, it doesn't. But that's irrelevant. You also want to look at how much you're working. I'll finish up today about midday and I'll be done for pretty much the rest of the day. So it's not necessarily a case of how much you make. It's about how much profit you're making. That's what's really important. I know people who have got 7-figure businesses with 8 or 9 clients. I know people who have got very low 5-figure businesses and they've got dozens of clients or even hundreds. So make sure it's not just the revenue, the vanity you're chasing, make sure it's the profit. Cool. All right, guys, thanks very much for your help. I hope this was semi-useful and for documentation pieces. And in the meantime, I will see you guys in another video. Bye now. Whew.